Okay, welcome everybody. First meeting tonight is Board of Works meeting. If I could get a roll call, Mr. Betty, I want to call the Board of Works meeting for September 16th.
All right.
Order.
We got Board Member Tommy Roulette.
Present.
Board Member Brett Mondurant.
Yes, sir.
City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
President Kelly Malone.
Here.
Myself.
Okay, any announcements for you guys? I don't have anything for this particular meeting.
I have none, Mayor.
All right, if not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
So move, Mayor.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then there was also a September 5th work session. If I could get a motion to approve those minutes.
So move, Mayor.
Second,
I'll second it, Mayor.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. New business, Mr. Webster, the street lighting quotes.
Yeah, we've got 3 street lighting quotes to start phase 1 of replacing our decorative street lighting. EBE Solutions came in at $263,475. Light Tech was $286,350. And Melno Park Lighting was $289,500. And that's for 75 poles, bases, light fixtures, flower pot holders, and receptacles.
Okay, on that quote, that flower pot holder is just the single, correct?
Correct, that's what Brad said they needed.
I seen there was numbers for dual as well, so.
Yep,
And are we leaning towards just the single, Mayor? Is that what we're doing?
yeah.
I wasn't quite sure on that. I did the math on both.
One other thing, if you guys notice, coming down Walnut or High, any place in town, and like Eric said, this is phase 1. Eventually, we're going to expand it to downtown. It just can't do it all at one time. But the thing is, it's pretty dark. These will be much.
Yep.
Much.
Our old bulbs are 3,000 lumens, and these are 4,000 lumens, so it'll be quite a bit brighter.
Say that again, sir.
The old bulbs that we have now are 3,000 lumens, and that new fixture is 4,000. So it's quite a bit brighter.
Okay, a couple other questions I have, and I think we spoke. Flag pole attachments we do in-house,
We will reuse what we currently have.
okay? And the bases, I know those concrete ones out there now have something existing on them that hold them into the
Yep.
ground. Will we need to pour bases in the ground for these new ones?
The only place where we'll have concrete, we'll do it where Brad said they stagger the flower pots. So we'll put Quickcrete in with those, and the rest are basic backfill with dirt.
So you don't need a base or anything?
Nope, they're direct bury poles.
Direct bury?
Yep,
Gotcha.
We're going to do all that in-house.
yep, all the work will be done in-house.
Good deal.
But this will be enough to do all of Walnut Street and both ends of High and then up short to Williams.
Yep, we'll go from Walnut to Ice House, then from Walnut to the Civic Park, then from the Civic Park up to William Street. So the whole entertainment district will have the new poles
So we're going up Walnut from 50.
from 50 to High Street.
Going east and west on the high.
Yep.
And then up Short Street.
Up short, okay, yes, I
Yep.
got you.
What do we anticipate doing this in what, 3 phases?
Oh, it'll probably be more than that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's,
729 light poles.
you're talking about hundreds and.
Yeah.
So 75 per.
Yeah,
729.
it's gonna take
Yeah.
multiple years.
So these numbers, Eric, are for purchase, and then are we doing the installation?
Yeah, we're doing the installation. And the freight, if we order 40 or more, freight's free through the EBE Solutions.
I've seen that too. You had freight on there, but then
Yep.
we
I
have 75 now, so
Yeah.
we'll be good on freight.
Yep.
My last question would be Mr. Fetty.
We
Yeah, Tommy, what you got?
Where we gonna get the money?
One question I do have is where are we at with the street signs downtown?
that, can't answer that just yet because I don't have the update on, I haven't gotten an update this week, but it won't be this year.
Okay, then we should be good shape then, because I had that out of capital outlays and rainy day, and if we was gonna have to take the 150 out of there, which is probably what it's gonna be, then we'd have.
Street signs downtown are, I think, scheduled to start first of the year.
Okay, Now, is that something we need to pay in full this year, or what did they say on that?
It was up to us. We can pay it this year or we can pay it first of the year because we're not going to start the project till
We're not
February.
required. I thought we had talked about that.
Yeah.
It'd be better off, we wanted to either encumber it this year or pay for it this year.
Yeah, if we're not doing the street signs and we don't have a contract on that, then we should be in good shape.
Okay.
In rainy day and capital.
I need to be corrected then, because I thought we were moving on some of the street signs.
We are.
We actually had to
Not
put money down to get it going.
Um,
Did we end up with Signorama, correct? I'll have
Yeah.
to check my notes.
Yeah, but I don't believe, nothing's happening till the first of the year,
Okay.
as far as the installation to pay the other part of it, Tommy.
Gotcha.
That was, yeah, I think we paid some to get it ordered,
That's what I was thinking.
but we haven't paid the full amount because we were
Gotcha.
gonna do that till the first of the year. Is that what you recall as well?
That's what I was thinking, yes, Mayor.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so your recommendation then, Eric, would be for EBEB?
Yep.
EBEB Solutions?
Yes, sir.
Did we not do bids? How did we get these numbers?
Quotes.
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 How did we do the quote?
Told them how many lights we needed, what light fixture we wanted, what light pole we wanted, and what light base we wanted.
We just called, we picked 3 people to call?
Yep.
Can't do that?
I mean, I'd like to double check it. I've never been asked, but I mean, this is way above, if the city was doing it, it's way above the threshold where you'd have to do sealed competitive bidding. I know there's a general exception where it just says utilities aren't subject to, and this came up at the AIM Attorneys Conference, and I know it says that, but the advice I've always gotten is to follow the same rules for utilities that you would follow for the city, and something of this value, we would do sealed competitive bids. We publish it.
Did you not look at your packet prior to the meeting to see that we were doing this?
I didn't know I was out of town
Okay.
on vacation.
Because
I
that would have been the
apologize.
time to ask that question.
Well, the real time would have been before they did it. They could ask them.
Well, the real time would have
I guess what I
been
need
after
to
we
know,
got our
what is the
packets.
threshold?
The threshold is $200,000 for
Okay,
public purchasing.
'cause I-
If you still
okay.
competitive bids.
All right.
It was 150, it's 200 now. So, I mean, it may be okay, but, and I didn't look at my packets, I was on vacation, but we didn't do these quotes last week, we did them sometime before that.
Oh, yeah, I asked him to get the quotes, weeks.
Yeah.
But, okay, well, let's,
Just check with me or the purchasing man, I don't know if the purchase, because I know we have a new purchasing person.
well, this was started before we even started hiring, before we hired her. Let's, I'm gonna ask for a motion to table this till the,
Okay, I'll make that motion, Mayor.
all right. Second,
Yep, second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Okay.
All right,
Need
next.
help next time, I'll help you prior to the meeting.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am, sir. This is not the first time you've done this.
Children.
That's
Tommy.
not
Children.
appropriate at all.
Children. Come on.
I'm just being honest. Tired of it.
All right.
Kind of hard to go out for sealed bids now, though.
Jenny, union contract approval. This is not the place.
Thank you, Mayor. The city's negotiation team and the IAM union has reached an agreement for a new 4-year contract beginning January 2025. In your packet is a copy of that contract, and I'd like to request the board's approval to approve and forward it on to city council for final approval.
So you're just asking for Board of Works to pass it on to council with a favorable.
Yes, sir.
Any questions, guys?
The only question I have, will go to the changes that you and I and Scott talked about, correct?
Yes, yeah, which were grammatical changes.
No content changes.
Not really. It was-
No.
yeah. No changes in numbers or anything like that. There was small, few things, but that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion that we accept that, providing the said changes are made.
All right, second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank
The
you.
only other thing I would,
Jennifer.
I'd like to ask about, we also had an MOU in that.
Oh, you're correct, thank
Need
you.
to Make a motion on an MOU.
Yes.
Yes, it'll have to be made separately. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And that's the MOU for
Explain the-
fire and EMS.
Yeah.
correct?
So that, yeah, the MOU is between the city and the union regarding the merger of, or the merging of the EMS and the fire department.
You guys seen the merger?
Yep.
Looked through it?
Yep.
Okay. Any questions regarding it?
I have none, Mayor.
Okay. If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the MOU, or send the MOU off to council with a favorable.
So moved, Mayor.
Second?
I'll second it, Mayor.
All righty. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other new or old business for Board of Works, guys? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this particular meeting.
So moved, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next meeting I'd like to call to order is the City of Lawrenceburg Park and Recreation Committee for September 16th, 2024. If I can get a roll call, Mr. Fetty.
Board Member Tony Abbott.
Here.
Board Member Tommy Roulette.
Present.
Board Member Dylan Little is absent. Board Member Lenny Fryman.
Here.
Member Brett Bondurant.
Yes, sir.
City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
President Kelly Malone.
Here.
Myself.
And Dylan is on the phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, he is on the phone?
I forgot to mention it. Yes,
Oh,
he is on the
Dylan
phone.
Little is on the
So
phone.
he is present. And- Okay, I have no other announcements for the Parks and Recreation Committee tonight unless you all have anything you want to add.
Mayor, can I have,
Yes.
I would like to, if possible, is there any way that we could start having a parks pressure wash up at the, Ludlow Hill Park again before the end of the year? If you've been up there recently, you'll notice that there's quite a bit of black mold on the playground right now.
Certainly, we can do that. We'll get them to do that. You talking about the big playground or the small one or both?
The big one is where I've noticed it.
Okay. Playground.
I'd say if he's gonna do one, you might as well do them both.
Yeah,
shouldn't you?
we'll just do them both. Playground power wash. Will do. Anything else? Anybody, anything else?
I have nothing, Mayor.
If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
So move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I have no new or old business for this particular meeting. Anyone else? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. All right, I'd like to call to order the city council meeting for September 16th, 2024. If everyone could rise for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Once again there, Mr. Fetty.
All right, Councilperson Tony Abbott.
Here.
Councilperson Dylan Little. Councilperson Lenny Fryman.
Here.
Councilperson Brett Bondurant.
Yes, sir.
Councilperson Tommy Roulette.
Present.
City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
Mayor Kelly Malone.
Here.
Myself.
Okay, announcements, streets, alleys, and curbs downtown, Mr. Abbott.
Everything's good.
All righty, thank you. Streets, alleys, and curbs up on Ludlow Hill, Mr. Fryman.
All good, thank you.
Finance Department, Mr. Bondurant.
Nothing to report, sir.
Parks and Playgrounds, Mr. Little.
Just a report that I made about the Ludlow Hill Park.
Not a problem. Thank you. Fire Department, Mr. Rolette.
No report, Mayor.
All right. I got a couple announcements here, guys. Didn't want you to forget, Thursday at 1 o'clock is the budget workshop. Y'all should have your budget books, I believe, in your hands. If you got questions prior to that, Mark and I are available. If not, bring your questions that day and we'll talk them through. That's a work session. And then I want to let everyone know today was Utility Director Kennett's last day. So we sent him off into retirement land. I would like to schedule an executive session for next Monday to talk about personnel. And I'd like to do that at 10 a.m. Dylan, I think you're going to be out of town, but you're more than welcome to call in.
Sounds good, I'll call in.
10 a.m. the 23rd, Mayor.
Yes. Yes.
Will you have Joyce send out a calendar invite?
Yes. As long as people accept them.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll get her to do that,
Yes.
Dylan. And then I want to let everybody know that September 27th, 28th is Fall Music Fest. I will be on vacation the week of October 7th, which is the next meeting in October, first meeting in October. I believe we will have to have that night as a hearing on, first hearing on the budget. That's according to the budget schedule. So you will have that night. On the October 21st, I'm going to put the UDO and the MS4 back on the agenda. So I would, if you have questions before that, you may want to get them answered, because we're going to have a vote on those two documents that night. So,
Are you going to have the gentleman come in to go through it with us?
no, you guys are going to have to call. Are you talking about for the MS4 or the UDO?
UDO.
I think what we're going to do, because there's only two of you that had questions that I'm aware of, is just give you guys the phone number of the gentleman to call him, because no reason to bring them down here for two people, because everybody else doesn't have the questions, I guess.
So then how do we get clarification, or will he change it when we call him?
No, you won't be able to change it. You have to bring that up as in the meeting, and we can make the changes then, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can ask him, for the clarification, but then if there's a change that you guys want to make, Dylan, you guys will be able to bring it up in the meeting, and then you guys will vote on that change.
Okay.
Okay? So we'll get you guys I think it was you and Tony had the questions, if I'm not mistaken. I will get you the UDO people's names. What about MS4? Did you guys get your questions answered with her?
The meeting ended up getting canceled,
Okay.
so I did not get to speak with them either.
All right. I will get you the name for both the UDO and the MS4 people. How's that?
Thank you.
You bet. And then we'll put that on the 21st. Okay. All right. What else? Anything else? That's all I got. Anybody got any other announcements?
I think you did fine with those. You had a few
I don't
there.
know about that. Anyway, new business, donation committee recommendations. You guys had a chance to look at that?
Did we do the minutes?
No, we haven't done the minutes. Quit it.
I'm just saying, Mayor. We got two sets.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting first.
So moved, Mayor.
Second? Second, Dylan. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. And I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the September 5th work session.
So move.
Second.
Second? Second, Lenny. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I forget those meeting minutes every time. I forget.
Got a lot on your mind, Mayor.
No, I just overlooked it. Okay, donation committee recommendations. Have you had a chance to look at those?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the donation committee recommendations.
So moved, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the union contract was passed along from Board of Works to the Common Council for approval. Any questions regarding the union contract? And these were with any grammatical changes that were brought forward in
Yes, sir, Mayor.
the Board of Works meeting as well. If not, I'll entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Second, Dylan, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then I'd like to get a motion to approve the MOU on the merging of the fire and EMS that will be a part of the contract.
So moved.
So moved by Lenny. Tony, you got a second? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Any other new business that I may have forgotten on tonight's meeting or old business anybody had?
The only thing I have under old business, Mayor, I'm sorry, is I know you guys went through the process of interviewing for the utility director.
Uh-huh,
The 5 you had, 3 dropped out prior
Yeah.
to, so you had 2
yep.
pretty much nixed. And what is our next step?
That's personnel meeting, executive session.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. I
I don't have really the answer that.
didn't know if
for
we were
that.
going to go put it out there again.
Well,
Go through the
there's some discussion need be between the committee that was on that, and I have some things to share with the Common Council about that before it goes public. So
I got
that's
one other
part of
question.
personnel.
And one thing, what about the golf cart issue about 11 o'clock? Where's that standing at? We were going to strike that? The curfew of golf carts at 11?
It didn't get put on tonight's meeting.
There's several other things that we need to look at. When you guys passed that last August, you have rectangular signs in the back and seat belts that you put in there.
There's changes in
So
that
we need
whole
to make them
contract.
changes as well. So
Fine, that's the first I've heard of
if
that.
you're on that pushing, make sure we get that in there, because the city's golf cart doesn't even have seat belts. But when you guys passed it last August, there were seat belts and the slow-moving sign.
Let me take a look at that. I'll tell you what we'll do is,
And then the
for
other.
the October 21st meeting, the changes you were talking, we had talked a little bit about those. I should have had it on this meeting. But we'll get those changes made, get a copy of the ordinance out to you for approval on the 21st. Is that,
One
Now-
other,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, good,
The only question I have, Mayor, is when
Yep.
you look in the city's big, I say big ordinance book,
yeah,
it's underlined in there, golf cart. But then you guys, last August, when I was present, passed the new one. Will that, once we get that straightened out, will that supersede that and
It-
get replaced?
Yeah,
Or will we have both?
it will be the most current,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
the historical signs that we have in town, we were supposed to have something done with them a while back. And
Yeah. Tommy's a part of
they're all
that
in bad
committee.
shape.
Tommy's a part
We
of that
we
committee.
are real close to getting the levee walk signs completed.
Does that include Newtown,
We
High
have
Street?
not went that route yet because we started with the levee walk.
All right.
We have all the signs off and they are at Sinorama now. The next step would be those, and I'm glad he brought that up. I would like for us to look into, if you remember, I'm not sure if anybody else does, there used to be the Whitewater Canal on Elm Street, and there was a sign at the top of the levee which disappeared.
Yep.
I would like this, we have been looking for that for some time, but I would like to look into, see if we could possibly get that replaced. It would mimic the one that we have on the levee now from when Lincoln came into town back in the day.
But do we know what it said?
Oh, we got pictures.
Of what the Whitewater
Yes,
Canal
yes,
one
sir.
said?
Yes.
Okay.
But I was going to,
Well, I would go ahead and just include that with your,
well, I didn't
an
want to push
update.
that off on them now, because we wanted to make sure we had the money, which we found the money for the levee walk.
Yeah.
But my thing was, I was working with Mike Fogel at Sinorama. I was
Got
going
it.
to show him that, take him to the levee and let him see that one, say, is there anything you could possibly do? But then to, like, to what you're saying, we have not forgotten them either. We really wanted to get the levee walk going now, because they were non-readable.
Right.
yeah, you can't hardly read those.
Yeah, well, they're gone now anyway.
Yeah, no, now you can't read them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Does that answer your question,
That's it.
Tony?
That'll do it.
All right. Anyone else got any old business that want addressed? Okay.
Mayor, I'd like to bring something up.
Yes.
I would like to put the idea out there for council to potentially get our own attorney. And we could look into that either by the first of the year, and look to see where we can find the money or something similar.
Reasons?
There's a couple of reasons, which, I mean, one, I think obviously if we need to, there's information that's not being shared with us when we asked. And many
By who?
things.
Well, we can talk in that executive on that, but can you, by who? By me?
You and the city attorney, yes.
Okay. Are you basing this on what, last week's conversation we had?
Partially and others.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, we need to discuss this because I think you need to, yeah, we can do that. We can discuss that. Yep. So. All right, anything else? If not, I'll entertain comments from the audience. Yes, sir?
It's gonna be long-winded.
I'm here representing the Conservancy, and all I want to do is remind, we're having a meeting Wednesday at 9 o'clock. We're bringing the grant people into town. We have advertised it, and I know we focused on Tony and Dylan, but I just want to let everybody know, I mean, I'd really be happy if everybody showed. So that's up to you guys, but all I wanted to do was come in and give you a reminder.
Paul, where would the meeting be? Over at
Firehouse.
Firehouse.
The
Firehouse.
only thing we can't do is we can't, because we don't have time to advertise it as a meeting.
We advertise for everybody. I asked Jared to do it. He put down the county council, county commissioners, Greendale, everybody,
Okay.
Conservancy, everybody, and Lawrenceburg, everybody, in case people want to come. So it's open to the public, and I just wanted to welcome everybody because we're bringing them in, and hopefully it'll be a lot of good information.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
This Wednesday.
Yeah.
Coming.
Yeah. Supposed to last till noon, but if it goes beyond that, at good meeting, we ain't gonna shut it down. So
I ask if you're having lunch.
we're gonna have coffee and donuts.
Fair enough.
That's a no lunch, Tommy.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's all I got.
Thank you. Any other comments?
Well, that won't have nothing to do with all of us being there at one time, council.
He just said that.
Answered that.
Yeah.
I'm asking to clarify for myself now.
It's published.
As long as it's published.
Was it published in,
Yeah.
on the media and stuff?
Yeah.
Media?
And if you want, I'll have Jared send you what he sent out to the paper and everything.
That might want to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just
I'll
make
have-
sure.
I'll do
We
that
just didn't
tomorrow.
want to disobey any open door laws. So, anything else? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Second,
I'll second it, Mayor.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Motion to approve all payroll reports and checks once properly certified.
So moved, Mayor.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Boy, you
Second.
jumped on that one.
Second,
I'll second it, Mayor.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
That's why I looked at him.
Motion carries. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Be safe.
I just had to get that poor Rolette that he was looking at me.
I was looking.